Nice day. What's up, guys? Cast One here. And before you guys get on me, I got this idea from Wings of Redemption. I saw one of his videos and I thought it was pretty neat that he did like a driving vlog, so I decided to do one. So yeah, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was as you know, the PSN is down, been down for 3 weeks, a little bit more than that. And I was probably one of the few, not everybody can do this, have both an Xbox and a PS3. So I was still able to game, even though the PS3 was down, but not all of my friends were. And what I've seen during these couple of weeks are they've been the people who can't have both, or just have the PS3. They complain. They called me a traitor. Like, oh, you traitor, you went to the dark side. I was saying video games. I'm not a PS3 fanboy or an Xbox fanboy. Both systems are great. You can have fun playing on both of them, so it's not an issue. So, but no, that's my thing. I want to know, when did it start become cool to like to hate on another gamer or the other company? Like, if you are a PS3 player, you shouldn't like an Xbox player or the Xbox, or if you're an Xbox player, you shouldn't like the PS3. And when did this start? Like, I remember when I was younger, I had Sega Genesis, and I never had a problem, or I never hated Nintendo. Like, oh, Sega is better, Sonic is better than Mario or whatever. It was like, cool. I would like to play that too. I'd like to play Mario or play Sonic. It was all good. But nowadays, it seems a lot of gamers, they choosing sides. Like, oh, I'm a PS3 for life, Xbox for life, or Wii. Some people love the Wii, and I'm like, they fight over it like it's like their family, or they like they have stock in the company, like they invested in the company. And the newsflash, guys, Microsoft, Sony, they don't care about you. All they do is make games, and they try to get as much money out of you as possible. So that's all they care about doing. So when you see people are fanboys, I just look at them like they're stupid. Like, come on, it's a game. Nobody in Sony or Microsoft will care if you win the hospital or whatever, unless if they actually do work there. Then if you actually do have family that work at one of these companies, then you're excluded from this. But most of us, we don't have any family members or friends that work at these companies, and they don't care. But one thing what we need to do, all of us as gamers, is, try to band together and try to we should be upset at a lot of these games, especially multiplayer games, that online player. The aspect of that game is, a lot of times in the first week, they're riddled with problems, and it seems like we all just sit back and accept that. Like, that shouldn't be the case. Like, game, like, I remember Medal of Honor, when it came out, had a lot of problems on day one. Even Battlefield, had that lag. Black Ops, of course, has had their problems, and it seems like we not focusing on, hey, why are we having single player games that are short, that are only like 3-4 hours, and a crappy multiplayer? We're not focusing on that. We're just focusing, my console's better than yours, well, we got better online this, our controller is better, blah 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 blah. all that, instead of focusing on the real, which is like, hey, these developers got to step their game up, because we're paying $60 and we play for DLC. We're giving them close to $100 a game, you know, for some titles, and they come out with weak multiplayer, bad story, you know. Some of us, the controllers, that we would like some more customization, they don't give that, which seems like would be the easiest thing to do, you know, but they don't do that, you know. We just, they just give us whatever they want, and we're like sheep, and we just buy it. Just like, I saw, like, what, yesterday, bad reviews on Brink, like, especially the multiplayer, like it's laggy, things hard to connect. I said, you know, and the sad thing about that, I expected that now. Nowadays, when I see a title coming out, I expect, oh, well, the first 2 weeks, maybe they're gonna have a lot of problems where they have to put out multiple patches just to make the game run like they said it would, or how it's supposed to. And that's the thing that's killing me, that it doesn't seem like we're having enough of an outroar over this. You know, that's the thing, you know, that I think that we need to get together, you know, as gamers. Like, I don't know if it's some boycott or something, because it's, you know, unacceptable how they coming out with games, you know. Almost all of them have problems, you know, like, and the fact of the matter is, why aren't we demanding, or demand the game come out with a beta, you know, so we can try it out, and we can, you know, a lot of these problems that these games have, we can if they had a beta, we would have saw these problems, told them about it, and they would have got a head start in fixing it, you know. But they don't want to do that, because, you know, most of the time betas hurt games than help games, because when you play the game and you don't like it, or you're not that good at it, you tend to, okay, I'm not going to buy this game. So they know that, so they just package it right away and give it to you, and hopefully you think you might like it, but when you actually play it, you're like, man, I wasted $60 on this game, you know. So that's one thing we need to demand: more game developers or publishers to have more betas for us to play and try out these games, you know, because trust me, I'm getting tired. Some games I brought and I would say, wow, this is completely trash, you know, and that pissed me off, you know. And that's one thing I wish we all get together and tell them, hey, you know, we need to fix this up, you know, because I'm getting a little tired of it, wasting your money. But let me guys know what you guys think about that, you know. Are you getting tired, or are you kind of okay with the state, how new games are coming out, you know? And also, I don't know why people are fanboys too. Let me go back to that, you know, because, you know, if you have both systems, you know, each one of them have their positives and negatives, and I really couldn't see how they're very similar, to be fair, you know. Games play almost identical, maybe one or two things may be different between the games, but no, they play most identical, you know. So you can't go wrong getting any of them, a PS3 or an Xbox, you know. They all are pretty good systems in there, you know. So yeah, that's been my little driving vlog, if you want to call it that, you know, about to head off to work, you know. So yeah, you guys, just let me know what y'all think about some of the things I said, or if you have any other topic you want me to talk about, you know, just write it in the comment section, and I appreciate that. Alright guys, remember, there can only be one Cast One. Thomas, out.